if your supports can actually do stuff. Like if they can have both supports farming the jungle and the carry is safe lane farming, I don't think you should Iron Talon.
Oh, Fada is going to be able to get away from this mid gank. Z-Freak and Chessie joins the mid lane. They will be able to get the Beastmaster however as Hanskin comes in as well with Paralyzing Cast. That's what I'm talking about. compLexity always willing to group up very early on, and this is why they love the Furion so much. Fast rotations.
Liquid have to be terrified of this lineup though, because they don't know where the bounty hunter is at all times, and then of course on top of the bounty hunter they have the Nature's Prophet that they have to worry about. So one hero, or what seems like could just be one, could be three at any second. However,
is soaking up half the experience.
Yeah, Z-Freak's doing a good job of just leeching. Oh. Now you know something. Oh my goodness, that boar may be the death of mind control.
He's gonna be run down here. Z-Freak just needs to be able to keep up that Orb of Venom long enough for Chessie to get here. He eats through the trees, will be able to get a bit farther, but Z-Freak finished him off. Didn't even need a Janata hit. The extra damage from Shadow Walk level 2 is actually gonna be enough to kill him. Now Jarex is gonna come in. Z-Freak is completely out of mana, so looks like he should be dying here. Turn around kill, but still, he's forcing a lot of resources here. The Enchantress as well as Fada rotating all the way over. I almost feel like maybe they should have given Fada the kill there. For him rotating all the way up like that, just lost so much.
They had to pick up something from Chicken too. Maybe.
Okay.
So the convenient place for Liquid to be, it's like right at their team on the top lane. You don't want to be there. You want to be farming peacefully. You want to be stacking. It was, I think, right before the minute mark too.
Liquid going for the two-man
mind control on bottom. Oh,
they're gonna be able to pop him real quickly.
Yep, Swindles is already level 6.
We head back to middle where Limp is gonna be slowed down by that Spirit Siphon long enough for Jarex to catch up, and Limp will end up dying here. And can they actually turn this into a push? Because Fada does go for the Exorcism at level 6. Seems like they want to try and take this tower early.
And bottom gets pressured even quicker. We already see the Treant creep skip, and
Z-Freak's gonna come over into the mid lane, see if he can perhaps pull or something. Is he actually gonna go Jarex? Yeah, the TP's in. They really want to fight this one. The Spirit Siphon, there's only gonna be 2 charges left, and he's already down to half HP. Starts going on to Hanskin. Hanskin is gonna end up dead, but Fada already low with the amplified damage is gonna be right-clicked down by Swindle. And that will be a really nasty combination because compLexity did manage to take that tier 1 tower bottom lane. As you said, they were kind of fast enough to be able to rotate and defend mid.
Liquid has to be very careful about the... That's pretty committing, right? You're going deep in...
Mid lane's going to go down if they commit Fada up to the top lane, so I guess he's got to head back to mid.
Fada sees Z-Freak.
Starts slowing him down, but he is going to be comboed here. Sprout is going to lead into the Light Strike array and just executed by Limp. Fast Laguna Blade 3 now. They will be able to take that tower. Matamba Man picks up the kill. That'll speed up his farm progression a little bit, but there's still going to be a wealth of time where compLexity are going to be far ahead. Curl's going to go down as well.
Jarex in mid.
Diving in, Jarex is going to be going down to the right clicks of Chessie. The follow of TP's, Matamba Man realizes he just won't be able to get there in time to pick up a kill. And all that Liquid are getting out completely fails for them. They're trying to like recover essentially through these smoke rotations, and it's just not giving them anything in the early laning phase. And now they're going to get picked off. Swindle's going to try and jump on a Jarex. Nice response though. Managed to get off the Hex, turn around, Finger of Death. The casket is going to bounce over to Curl, and Jarex may end up dying because of just a little bit of HP. But here comes up Furion. He actually wants to be able to pick up that kill. Thanks to the bounty, he will be able to see and catch the Lion kill.
Dude, what was that? As well. He blinked while smoked.
That was insane.
What on earth?
Was he actually smoked? There had to have been a time where the smoke popped.
Should be a lot of damage coming out. They have Lina, who might get an axe later and also pierce through that spell shield.
On lane fight. Spirit Siphon going out. Will be able to keep Fada alive long enough to kill Chessie. Meanwhile, Swindle's going to be sapped by the Harpy a little bit. But that should be the end of the engagement. Back over to mid, though. They have the ult scepter. They're really going to commit for this one. They want to be able to take man down. Swindle's going to be able to help out there. The rest of Liquid starts swarming in, but it doesn't look like they're actually going to be able to get anything. A very disruptive paralyzing cast prevents Liquid from being able to pursue. And now, if anything, they have to be careful of compLexity turning around on them with Furion coming up in 10 seconds.
Swindle was just almost dead. Casual south. Let's earn.
Yeah. To get right back in the fight, and that was a huge kill. We're talking about how big the Anti-Mage was getting, and with that kill, they managed to slow down the Manta a little bit, which is really one of the big items for an Anti-Mage and finally fighting. Kuro, with the amplified damage, they may not hit him very often, but when they do hit him, real bad. That's going to be another pick off there for compLexity.
You know, Lina is one of their most picked heroes, I would say, versus Ench. They will go for that so often.
Drums doesn't have Yules yet.
Yeah.
And he's probably going to get picked off again here. compLexity have a 3-man smoke wraparound. Eric is actually sitting behind Fada, hoping to be able to save him. Somebody jumps him, but he's actually going to be the one jumped on. They immediately blow him up. Fada's going to return with the exorcism and try and take out Hanskin, and support for his support is going to be fine for now. Len, he's actually committing for the mind control kill. Laguna Blade isn't quite enough, but a right click will do the trick. And now Limp is just going to have to TP away, but the damage is too much. That is actually well worth it for Liquid so far. Matumba Man coming in as well, forcing back Swindles from jumping onto Kuro. And that was actually a very acceptable fight for Liquid. It looks like they're going to try and utilize this exorcism and push down the tier 1 tower as well. Top lane is being split pushed up by Chessie though.
That's a very odd movement by compLexity. You can tell that they want to do something because they don't have sufficient late game, but they're trying to fight into a Death Prophet with Aegis and with the exorcism up.
Now Fada's going to be caught. The push was just a bit too much, trying to defend the top lane as well as push down mid. Now he's going to probably die twice here. Crow's trying to help him out, but yeah, they're going to commit to Death Ward. He just gets blown up with the amp damage on top of him. Kuro's having some issues as well. He's been sprouted up. Whoa, gets in range of the Death Ward. Is going to almost die to the urn. Managed to get off a wand just in time to keep himself alive, but it's only it for now. The rest of Liquid's trying to battle it out for some reason. The Roar comes in. Mind Control tries to go for the back line and take out Chessie. He doesn't have nearly enough damage. Chessie goes to maybe half HP, and that is just clear miscommunication. I'm not sure what that was with Kuro pushing forward like that, but
Lion was like about to get caught out after that. So yeah, it was just a strange fight coming out from Liquid. They felt in a pretty good position because they had they just got a kill on the Lina and they still had Exorcism up. But once Exorcism is down, like where's their damage coming from? There's no Manta yet on the anti-mage, and now high ground T3 looks like it's gonna fall.
Yeah, without the Beastmaster, and he still will not have Primal Roar for another 30 seconds, even if he does come back up. compLexity, the Eul Scepter actually slows down Swindles. They try and follow it up with Silence, but can't really do anything here.
compLexity is transitioning very well though, because their lineup was supposed to peter out a little bit ago, but firstly the Bounty Hunter played very well. Secondly, they have the Midas on the Slardar, so he has 4,000. Yeah. If they want to take it out Arax before anti-mage gets too big, and their Aegis is running out very soon too, so this is the time.
Beastmaster Smoke is gonna pop. He knows that someone's there. He pops an Necrobolt, but he immediately stunned up by Swindles, but still the Primal Roar gets laid out. This is perfect for Liquid. They're catching multiple heroes out. Limp has already been taken out with that Aegis. They're gonna blow up Hanskin next and still have some control. Actually, Limp managed to get up his full combination and takes out Fada in the process, but Matumba Man's gonna come in with this Manta, blows up the Lina so damn quickly. 2 out there from compLexity for the 2 of Liquid. And they're looking for a bit more from Matumba Man.
He's got a mana.
Has the gem as well. This is actually a really big death. Normally, Z-Freak is just like, okay, you got one of those supports, but him dropping the gem here is going to be pretty fatal for compLexity.
Oh, the Necro 3 actually stopped. Oh, he ran into the tower.
No.
Oh, I don't actually think they had detection. The Necro 3, I think, expired. And he continued on towards the T3, thinking that he was dead. Well, now they have the Scythe on, so they can't be safe.
Yeah, that's true. Swindle's going to try and make his jump. Matumba Man knows about this. He's seen it. Furion is going to complete the Scythe. Matumba Man doesn't actually blink away in time, and now he's going to be controlled up pretty heavily, and they will be able to nuke him down ever so barely. Kuro tries to finish off Hanskin with little success, and now Swindle's going to be able to catch even more. Takes out the Hawk first. Getting on to Kuro. They'll get him eventually here.
Oh, gem right back. That was really sloppy by Matumba Man. It had been communicated last fight that there was a Hex, because I think the Arcane Rune again, it's actually not that great of a time for them. Even though anti-mage is down. They're probably going to wait until like, what, 15 seconds, right? And then commit for the range strikes. Because at that point in time, you don't want to buy back on the anti-mage. You'd rather just wait it out. Just run in as Fada though.
Or Swindle's actually going to jump on him. They're going to blow him up. Jesus! He actually gets Primal Roar now onto Z-Freak. The turnaround kill not really going to murder that much. Vada is going to be able to buy back, and they're going to be joined by Matumba Man. He's got the Exorcism ready to go. They're going to control up Swindle. They don't actually use the Exorcism, though, realizing that the Swindle kill was completely for free. Chelsea's got to get out of here. Matumba Man's going to try and catch up, but he can probably just hide himself for a little bit and TP out.
Not so bad for them. Vada, he wanted to defend his racks, but he had already at it. T3 under fire.
Yeah, that was a very awkward smoke from compLexity. They're gonna have to try and defend their tier 3. Pretty sure Liquid are okay to just back. A quick pick off on Swindles out of position there. It's gonna be hexed up, almost blown up immediately, but will be able to get away back inside his base. The Fury almost bouncing around. Kuro is gonna be taken out by the Laguna Blade, but the turnaround now is Matumba Man takes out the Lina 1-for-1. But now with Vada in full position here with the Exorcism to be able to rip through some of these Squisher heroes. Mass buyouts now from compLexity. They have to be able to come back in this fight and get multiple kills. Swindles leads it off with a 2-man stun on the Matumba Man and mind control. Vada is going to be the target with the amplified damage, but he's getting stunned up. He's getting controlled way too often. Vada finally does go down, and Jesse's going to try and TP forward to catch mind control as well, but mind control pairs that blink with the blink himself and will be able to TP out. Jerix and Matumba Man also should be able to get away as well. So while they did manage to kill Vada, that was heavy commitment there for compLexity to recover a fight on their side of the base. That's not the kind of position compLexity ever wanted to be in. They wanted
guys, and it's not like he's gonna BKB and run away because that's just a waste of BKB. But he does get hexed and eliminated very early on in the fight.
Yeah, compLexity are still going to push forward with Vada dead, 30 seconds. They managed to get the Hex and blowing a lot here to be able to control Limp. But Matumba Man, though, does get stunned up. Oh, that ultimate being dropped. Limp is pretty much dead. He gets off the BKB, gets a small amount of distance, but Kuro finishes him off with one of those impetus shots. They look for more. Mind control sees Z-Freak. Going to go for Hanskin first. Controlling him, Matumba Man is going to be able to take that kill, and Z-Freak does manage to get away.
Uh-oh, that's bad. That wasn't even a clean initiation from Liquid. They overlapped the Hex and the Roar, but I think that Jerix is playing pretty darn well. Like, firstly, that blink from Slardar into the immediate Hex, and then like a couple of Hex jumps too. Slardar on the bottom lane after the T3. Now when they push up to the high ground, like the Hex is actually just better initiation than
Matumba Man trips up again.
I cannot die.
Right now, he's doing the smart thing, just beating on tier 3 towers, not really worrying about anything else. They managed to force out a BKB from Swindles and controlling Limp at the same time. Swindles gets taken out, as well as Limp. That's going to be 2. Liquid have no compLexity have no buybacks either. Liquid knows that. Look at Matumba Man. He's going straight for tier 4s. He didn't even care about the rest of this fight. His team is zoning out the other heroes, but Matumba Man's just like, nah, I'm just going to go straight for the throne. And his boys are going to join him now. compLexity won't be able to fight this one with only 3 of their heroes. And there's also no way they can actually delay this for 50 seconds. So Liquid just going to end the game.
Radiant's Ancient is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
It was a well-constructed strategy by compLexity. I think there were a few. We've seen a lot of half committal to pushes, like you know, hey, let's put in Morphling with this poking the push strat, or hey, let's get minus when we need to end the game really early. And yeah, sometimes people are like, oh, it's too all in, but sometimes you just have to go all in. You need to take that risk so you can end the game.
And this really makes me feel quite bad for compLexity, because this was like their lineup, right? This was what I've seen from them. Really fast pace, no true carry, go all out.
And finish AC.
And they had a really good start, but